Good evening, everyone. It was Friday night. That means there must be rain. There must be storms. There must be challenges to play, to watch, and to cover football.
What a Friday night it's been, John. Despite the showers, we still had a flood of Friday night games and some really meaningful games in week 3 of the regular season.
Let us start at Wyoming. They were hosting CHCA, but before that, the Cowboys were celebrating 100 seasons of great football. Many of their past players came back to be part of it. A wet night, that's an understatement, very wet. Yet Elijah McGee rips off a 16-yard run for the Cowboys. That's down to the CHCA 3. That set up the score. Pearson Rogers takes the plunge into the waterlogged end zone. Cowboys with the early lead. Late in the first, Evan Prater decides the ground is much safer than the air on a night like this. He scrambles 21 yards for another touchdown. 14-0 for the Cowboys. CHCA got on the board in the second quarter. Cole Fisher throws to Julian Herman over the middle. This one's going to cover 78 yards. But Wyoming notches another win tonight, 33-10.
Evan's pretty special. Evan's a great kid. He takes control of the game. He's not only is he an incredible talent, he's a good leader that takes control and kind of focuses on competing. He loves to compete, and he put us in a great position and took control of the game and had a good win for us.
Long night, but a good win.
Yeah, he might be the best quarterback in the state of Ohio. Division 4's Evan Prater at Wyoming. Now, John, of late, the C in GMC stands for Colerain. 18 straight GMC titles for the Cardinals. Tonight, they hosted Princeton, the only team in the GMC with more conference crowns. 19 of those, in fact, for the Vikings, who haven't beaten the Cards since 1997. Early in the game, the Vikings defense did its share of work. Nowhere for Ivan Pace Jr. to go up the middle, and Princeton led 6-0 in the first. Pass out to Pace in the flat helps get Colerain's offense rolling. They score on the next play to take the 1-point lead. Colerain still had that 1-point lead in the half, 17-16. This is a shout out to all the kids with hyphenated last names out there. I'm one of them. I know the struggle. Manny Singleton here, Deontay Smith-Moore, repping both sides of the family with 2 huge touchdown runs. The GMC still Colerain and everyone else. 47-19 the final over Princeton.
Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless all those who were affected yesterday and to watch over them as they mourn and struggle with their grief.
A moment to pause, a moment of silence as the fans and players at Elder thought about the tragedy at Fountain Square on Thursday. Hard to put it out of your mind, but the two teams then went to work. Elder's Michael Bittner keeps the ball and runs for the touchdown. The Panthers have the lead over Clarkson North. Later in the quarter, Elder doing a good job moving the ball. This is Joe Royer. He's the tight end. He makes the catch here, picks up some pretty good yardage before he gets dragged down. That led to this. Luke Massminster getting the call. He scores. The Panthers grab a 14-0 lead in the first quarter. Clark was trying to get it back in a hurry. You know that usually doesn't work. It did here. Nicholas DeJesus with the bomb. Wide receiver Clark Barnes makes the really nice catch, but they tried it again later in the drive and it didn't work as well. Elder's Jake O'Brien comes up with a terrific pick. Elder is a winner tonight, 21-13.
It's that 601 for them now. They won 600 last
That's
week.
right.
601
That's right.
now. That's easy math. Let's head to Covcat. The lightning delay to start, but that wouldn't stop those Colonels. No one really can in Northern Kentucky. First play of the game, Ashton Kohler hands off to Keenan Williams. Someone take the NyQuil, coughing the ball up, picked up by Michael Mayer. That would ultimately lead to a Covcat touchdown. Next Colonel possession, different story. Caleb Jacob lobs it, finds Jake Stowski, but he plays for Kings. He picks up the interception, and the Knights are pumped up. They'd score a field goal on the miscue. But that's all they'd muster early. The Covcat crazies ready for a crazy run, and they get it. Casey McGinnis finds the gap. Great blocking by his O-line and his fullback there, and bounces off defenders like bumper cars. He's off. It's 14-3 Covcat. Covcat too much in this one. They win big, 42-9. They need to just play Thomas More at this point. They're that good.
They haven't. Nobody's touched them lately. Thanks to our band of photographers. Keenan is one of them who gathered all the highlights tonight. It couldn't have been easy, and our journey is only half finished. The Highlanders of Oak Hills have started the season with wins in their first 2 games. How would they match up against the Mason Comets? Highlights coming up next on The Frenzy.